Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for this edition of Coach's Corner. I'm Ronnie Johnson. With us right now is head softball coach Kevin Montgomery. Thank you, Coach, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me, Ronnie.
Well, Coach, you're new to UAPB. This is your first season. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm not new to the SWAC. New to UAPB. I've been in the SWAC for a few years. I was first at Alcorn, did a little stop in Alabama State, and now I'm here at UAPB after taking a little 4-year hiatus.
Okay. Well, Coach, you came in, so how the recruiting going?
Well, I got here, so I didn't do much recruiting. I inherited most of the girls that's here. Brought in a couple girls to try and smooth over the program for this year so that we can get this program on track for next year. But we will be competing pretty good this year. We still are a competitive group.
Okay. Well, Coach, tell us how did fall practice go?
Fall practice was pretty good. They got to really see who I was. I really got to see a couple of girls that could possibly help the program and help us be successful in this upcoming year.
Okay. Well, Coach, have you started practice already?
Yeah, we started the conditioning, throwing a little bit, doing a couple of little drills. Nothing major though. The weather's kind of playing a big role in keeping us off the field right now.
Okay. Well, Coach, talk about your upcoming 2017 schedule. Who you got on schedule this year?
The schedule's it's a whole lot better than it was when I first got here. When I got here, I think the former coach had maybe 12 or 13 games, and they were competitive, but weren't really that competitive. So I came in and revamped it pretty quickly. I threw a couple of tournaments in earlier with La Tech and Memphis, and I'm doing a series over in Nebraska with Creighton. So it's a pretty good schedule to kind of see how talented or how tough we can actually be.
Okay, Coach. And talk about conditioning and training. You mentioned it earlier. What kind of process you go through in getting young ladies ready to play in the fall? What drills do you do, and what do you look for?
Well, mainly with young ladies, you want to make sure you focus in on fundamentals, making sure they know how to throw the ball in the right direction, making sure they know what to do with the ball, boosting their IQ for the game, and making sure they're in good condition for the long season and back-to-back games and that type of stuff.
Okay. Well, what's your style of play? You hit and run, or?
I'm gonna swing the bat. Like I like the button and running. We have a couple girls that can actually get down the line. I'm aware that they used to bunt a lot, and she got on a lot with bunting. This year she's gonna hit the ball. She's gonna have to swing the bat a little bit. She's not gonna be one-dimensional and just bunting. She's gonna swing the bat a lot better than she's been doing, and we're gonna run. And we're gonna run when we get on base. We're just not gonna steal first. We're gonna really try to hit our way on the first base.
Okay. Speaking of, sound like your coach. You were talking about Tanae Hawkins. She's a returning all-conference performer.
That's exactly what. Not only Tanae is that big asset for her, but it's a freshman that came in that's just as fast and plays the same game with her. So, I mean, that capability of playing fast and bunting is there, but I want them to be aggressive and swing the bat, especially in this early part of the season when you're playing a higher level of girls that's going to be ready for that bunt. It may work in the conference era, but I think everybody's pretty well getting better at that fast game. So we really want to be able to swing the bat and produce runs that way.
Okay, Coach. Tell me about Maria Aguilar. She played third for us last year. What do you see her playing this year?
Well, she's a competitive infielder. I think our weakness, though, is shortstop, so she may get a chance to play a little bit up the middle. But, all that's up in the air. Everybody is conditioned to be able to go anywhere at this point. So we don't have a real solid spot for Maria to say third base, but she can handle that position pretty well.
Okay. Well, how's your pitching staff looking for this year?
Well, the pitchers that we have now are all new. I have one that returned from last year that didn't pitch any innings. The pitchers that were here last year are no longer here. It's just the long sophomore that didn't really get innings last year. And then we brought in a JUCO pitcher who's probably going to help us pretty good. And we do have Brianna as well, but we're really not that strong in that position.
Okay, well, Coach, is there anything you'd like to add to the Golden Lion Nation?
Oh no, we're going to compete. Softball's going we're going to be better than we were, and we're going to give it a run, see where it falls.
All right. You heard it here from head softball coach Kevin Montgomery. We want to thank you again, Coach, for joining us.
All right, bud.
And best of luck this season.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need a lot of that luck.